bad, man. Yo, because like right before you went on, it was like, yo, it was like unable to like connect or something. I'm like, what? I was like, what's wrong with it? Yeah, I feel like an old dude, like a little doo 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 doo. Little music was playing in the background. I had to figure it out. And then I just bought one of those fancy little light things to make you look real cool.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just ordered it, but it ain't got here yet. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, it's all good. I'm just here for a while. I'm recording some verses, and I'm like I said, I go back to New York tomorrow, go do a interview, do a show. No, not a show, but like an interview Saturday. So I'm chilling. I'm good right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah, like I just be looking at that shit like little man, like he's like 12, so they do like the homeschooling and he just be sitting there like showing me like the Zoom stuff and they be trying to do like the backgrounds. But like my computer's too old to do backgrounds.
Yeah,
And I'm just kind of like, I ain't got the money for that right now. But yeah.
my kids do it too. So I'm like, I already know. I just watch. And I just keep it moving. I like, yo, what you gotta ask me? I'm like, all right, okay, that's cool. All right, thumbs up. That's it.
No, most definitely. Most definitely. But no, but it was also like Namdi that had me like listening to it again too, by the way.
Which album was it? Straight from the
The
pack?
last one y'all just did, the Straight from the Pack.
Yeah. That album did great. Like it's on a lot of people's like list so far. Like we
Yeah.
dropped that in like January and it was already on people's like year, like albums for other year. I'm like, whoa. I like fall back. Like it's January right now, yo. So yeah, man.
Hey
Like
yo,
that album was great.
hey yo, Shada, you gotta own it sometimes though.
Yo, man, it's just a shock to me sometimes. I just
Yeah.
be like, wow. I'm like when the moment we dropped it and like we dropped the singles, we knew we had something. And that's like the first, like I have my own label now. So that's like really the first project from the label. So I'm just like, oh
Oh,
shit. I'm
no.
like, yeah. So I'm like, oh man, this is really good right here, yo. I'm proud of that album, man. Proud of all the stuff we've done.
Hey, yo, no, you should be. But yo, like yo, how did it feel? How does it feel when like somebody like Stretch and Bobito was just kind of like giving y'all like props? I mean, because I know for me, like that would be like crazy huge, basically.
Yo, man, it's an honor, like hearing anything like, from those brothers. I'm like, yo, I'm just like you. I grew up like listening to the tapes, um, like listening to those tapes, listening to the shows, like
Yo,
meeting them here and there. Like I'm actually, I can talk to Bob like or anybody like anytime I want. Like it's pretty cool like to be able to like have that connection and to like talk to them, like hit them up if I got a question or anything like that. Yo, it's
yo,
surreal. It's
yo, that's
crazy.
got to be yo. So, like a little side note. So I'm
Hmm.
actually from Georgia.
Yeah. Oh, for real part.
Actually, like I was in the A for like 10 years, but I'm actually from the Mac.
Oh, so from the Mac. What's that?
Macon.
Macon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. I
I'm
was
basically like a country boy. So
yeah, see, I got I pretty much got my start in Atlanta because I used to live in Charlotte.
okay.
So yeah, I used to, but like Charlotte was like crabs in a barrel. They really didn't give a damn about like stuff I was doing. So I went to Atlanta. And when I went to Atlanta, like I got a distribution deal. I met MF Grimm, MF Doom. Um, I got like affiliated with like a lot of people down there. It was like Science of Life was down there. Then
Oh
like my
yeah.
man John
Yeah,
Robinson,
John Roberts is still down there, right?
Star. No, no, he's in New York. He's back in New York. He's in
Okay. Nice
Brooklyn.
shot
Like,
like Love Star too though.
yeah, it's like Star's like my sister. So
Oh yeah,
that's
how she
like,
doing, yo? I'll
yo,
cut this.
she's doing great. Like Star is like she got some music coming out like real soon. She's doing really good. Like, yo, that's an MC right there. Like a lot of people should fear. Like, sis is dope, man. Like
Yeah,
it's
no,
yo,
definitely. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
meant to say that too about the Bobito and the Stretch. Like
Hmm.
it was just kind of like Yo, so Busted, like being like from the Macon, you cannot get that anywhere. But then also you always like hear about it. So the shit that we used to have to go through like back in the day to try and get like a Stretch and Bobbito tape, you know what I'm saying? You'll find like the somebody's like selling it in an ad in the back of the source, and then like you like send like the money order and hope somebody's like sending it back. It's just like I don't think kids nowadays will ever know the
They
struggle.
don't they don't know the struggle. And they like people don't know how hype I was. Like, as a matter of fact, like last week, like Stretch and Bobbito had the show on Apple Music now.
Yeah,
So yeah, so like when Bob reached out that night and he told me he was playing like open letter for like my first album, I was like, oh, I was like, what? And because I did a radio drop for them, and that was big.
oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
he just to do a radio drop. I'm like, yo, that was like, it's funny, like these people you listen to and you do radio drops. It's funny, like just like the song I'm gonna talk about tonight. I did like is like I'm like I did a radio drop for that person, and I'm like, yo, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I'm just like, yo, man, this is it's crazy. A lot of this shit is surreal, man. Like
yeah.
sometimes I just like I gotta pinch myself.
Hey, life is
Yo, for
beautiful.
real.
Life is
Yeah,
beautiful. But
yo,
actually,
it
like, so what
is.
song was that actually?
The song